Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Gather and Heal, the podcast. Peace, y'all, and welcome to Gather and Heal, the podcast. My name is Vanessa Sujey, and I am your holistic host. Basically, we're going to have lots of combos. Sometimes it'll be just me, and sometimes we'll have some guests. No matter what the topic is, though, I'm going to make sure that it connects right back to your emotional wellness and healing journey. Hey, y'all. It's another solo-sode. I am Vanessa Sujey, your fantastic founder and creative CEO of Gather and Heal. I almost didn't record an episode for this week, given the murders and shootings that have been taking place in the United States. And I have to really take this time to care for myself. These murders have been happening over and over and over again, and it makes my heart so heavy. And so I have to honor that. I have to honor that my heart needs some time, that the sadness needs its space to just be. And more so than anything else, this episode is being recorded, and I'm saying this honest to goodness because I want to make sure you get your reminder, that you get your reminder to slow down and take care of yourself and, really think about what it is that you need, checking in with what you need emotionally, physically, spiritually, and do what you can, do the best that you can to honor at least one to two things in each of those categories. And if you're thinking of a category that I forgot, add that bad boy into. I want you to think about ways that you can be creative. Be creative as you feed your soul, your body, and your emotions. That might look like coloring, it might look like music or writing. I want you to think about what it is that can help you, maybe not even necessarily bring a full-blown smile to your face, but actually bring a tug of joy to your heart, because there's so much pulling at our hearts and weighing it down. We need some joy to lift it. All of the young people and the teachers who were murdered at the school shooting, and all of the people who were murdered when they were simply getting groceries, were taken too soon. And we are still here right now. So what are we going to do with our time? How are we going to care for ourselves and our communities and connect? How are we going to fight so that their lives are not forgotten and more lives are not taken? It's been challenging for me this week as I've had a couple of public platforms that I've needed to speak on, and so many parts of me want to stop and make sure that I hold this space. And then there's other parts of me that recognize there's not one fucking thing to say. But then the silence doesn't sit well either. And then I wonder, does the anger that boils right beneath my skin, through my blood, that gets so mad at these people who are committing these murders and all of these beautiful souls and these people, is that helpful? Sometimes it is. Are the tears outpouring from my eyes helpful? Sometimes it is. That deeper embrace, that massive mama bear hug that I give to my baby boy. Is that helpful? Yeah, sometimes it is. And that's literally been a part of my dialogue, internal dialogue throughout the week. It doesn't feel good to stay quiet. And yet, there isn't a whole lot to say. So I find my balance between the two. And I care for myself. And I care for those around me and those that I hold space for. Because this shit is heavy. This shit should be pissing you all the way the fuck off. It should be boiling your blood beneath the surface of your skin, just as I said mine is. And the fact that the NRA is out here having a rally the same week that guns took lives of children is just disrespectful, insensitive, and a whole slew of other things that I'm just going to leave. So, this is a real ass episode of checking in with myself out loud with you. And hopefully, it's also a prompt for you to check in with yourself and those that you love around you and the community that spreads out beyond that. I love you. You deserve to live the life you want to live, walk through it the way you want to walk through it. I love me. I deserve those same things. And the inkling of safety that may have been there, inkling, it's not there right now. So I'm going to do what I need to align myself with sources of light and radiate that and hold silence for when silence is needed, and hold the anger and the sadness and the frustration when those need to be held too. And if you're having a really hard time and feeling isolated, now is the time to reach out for that support. Community is here. I'm sure there are many ways that you contribute to your community, so it's okay to reach out to your community for supports too. So, with that said, I usually close out by saying I hope you have nothing short of a beautiful fucking day. And I'm also going to add into that, nourish yourself, nourish your loved ones, and nourish those around you. And I say nourish, and I leave it just like that, because that's for you to define however that nourishment feels good to you. Peace, y'all. We'll see you next week.